What is up, YouTube? This is DeFGandolf coming to you with another video, and today I will be unboxing my power supply and my processor. And just one note, I will not be unboxing my power supply, or not my power supply, I'm about to do that, my hard drive I mean, but it is a Western Digital Blue 1 terabyte drive. It's just in this bubble wrap right here, so I mean there's no point really unboxing. I'm not going to take it out of that until it is time to build the machine, just because hard drives, or mechanical hard drives at least, are rather fragile. They're one of, if not the most fragile part of a computer. So with that said, let me get the processor and the power supply box out, and I will be right back. So here I have the boxes. This is my FX 6350 processor, and this is my Rosewill Green 630 watt power supply, 80 plus bronze certified with a 2-year warranty. And so yeah, I will be starting by unboxing the power supply, so let me get my processor out of the way there. So, let me find the side that it opens on. Give me just a moment. Here it is. So it's a normal flap there. We have the Rosewill information thing. Here we have the AV, or the, not AV, what? This is the power cable. This goes from the wall socket to your power supply in this end. Then here, encased in a rather thick layer of bubble wrap, is my power supply. It is quite heavy, and yeah. So let me turn it over. This is technically the bottom, but it's the more interesting side because it has a fan. Bubble wrap. I like bubble wrap. Let me get my knife, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with my SOG Field Pup 2 knife. Bit overkill for this, but okay. Just cutting some tape here. Let me get it. Just with the tip of the blade. Don't want to accidentally cut these cables. That would not be nice. Just cutting through the tape. There we go. I should be able to just rip it off. Very nice. So now, out of the wrap comes my massive cables. This is not a modular power supply, so I do have a massive jumble of cables, many of which I will not be using. But hey, I've got room for expansion, and a lot of it. So yeah, let me get out of the bubble wrap, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now, just for precautionary purposes, since I'm going to be very careful with this, I don't want to screw up my first build, and I have to go through RMA and all that, or I have to straight up buy a new part. I'm going to leave this inside of its bag. I'm not sure if that's an anti-static bag or what, but I'm not going to take any chances. But now you can at least see the power supply itself. Right here we have some information about the power supply. So if you would like to read that, just pause the video now. Then I turn it here. You see the one fan. This is the bottom. This will be facing down. This side there's nothing. This side there's just ventilation. This is what will be facing the back of the computer. Here we have the power switch, which is currently off. Here we have the plug for this thing. And yeah, let me turn this back over. Here we have a bunch of cables. Here's a 6+2 PCIe cable. This is for an 8, that makes up 8 pins. And here's our 20+4 motherboard connector, along with many SATA 3 and SATA 2 connectors, along with some Mulexes and various other connectors that I don't feel like going over every single one of them because there are a lot. So yeah, that is my Rosewill Green 630 watt 80 plus bronze power supply. And give me just a second to put this back in its box, and I will unbox my AMD FX 6350, the brain and heart of my computer. Be right back. Alright, so now I'm here with my processor, and since this is one of the most important parts of my computer, I will go over its box. In front we have a very nice graphic with a little bit of information here. It says AMD FX Processor Black Edition, if I can get that to focus. There we go. Then on the side here, it says AMD FX Processor Black Edition, experience supercharged responsive gameplay and mega multitasking performance, featuring unlocked and overclockable processors, AMD Turbo Core technology. And then we get a nice picture of the top of the CPU. That is actually the top of the CPU. It's not just a fake little picture. That is a window. And on the back here, we have various information about this processor. Let me see if I can get a steady view of it so that you can pause the video if you would like and read it. I don't know if I'm being steady enough because I'm using one hand. But on the side here, it just says unlocked FX processor, and basically just says that you can up its performance by overclocking. On the top it says FX6350 AMD FX 6-core CPU, 3.9 gigahertz, 14 megabytes total cache. And I wish that meant money. Megahertz of money. That would be fun. So inside of this we have a box, and enjoy your view of blackness while I open this up. Alright, so here we have the CPU inside of a plastic thing. I'm not going to take this out of this piece of plastic. That would be very stupid, as I'm not building the computer at this moment, so taking it out of the plastic would be extreme stupidity. Here we have a nice AMD FX case badge. It looks nice. I might actually consider putting it on my case, but I don't know, probably not. I don't want to goof up and have it crooked, because that'll bug me to no avail, or to no end, not no avail. Here we have a little informational packet, and then here we have the crappy AMD heatsink that really is not good enough to cool a 125 watt 6-core CPU. It is a very small fan with very small array of heat, aluminum heat fins, and my Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo will do a much better job of cooling the CPU. I'm not even going to take this thing out of its box. I will keep it as a backup, but little else will be used, or will it be used of. And yeah, so that is my video, and if you enjoyed it, please do leave a like. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And if you would like to see the rest of my unboxings, reviews, and benchmarks will obviously be coming after I build my system. Please do head over and subscribe to my channel so that you do not forget to check back and end up missing them. And yeah, this is DeFGandolf signing off. Later, guys.